Alaska expands relief, companies join storm recovery. Governor Mike Dunleavy has amended Alaska's 2025 West Coast Storm Disaster Declaration, broadening state assistance for communities struck by the series of destructive storms that hit western and northern Alaska in early October. The amendment suspends administrative fees and extends support to help residents and municipalities recover faster. The storms caused extensive flooding, coastal erosion, and high winds across the Kashunamet, Lower Yukon, Pribilof Island, Iditarod, Lower Kuskokwim, and Bering Strait regional educational attendance areas, along with the Yukon-Koyukuk REAA, City of Galena, Northwest Arctic Borough, and North Slope Borough. State expands financial flexibility. Under Amendment 1, the state is waiving fees tied to the replacement of licenses and registrations and suspending late charges for state-administered loan and payment programs. These measures build on the October 9th declaration, which temporarily lifted certain permitting and land use requirements to enable rapid debris removal, infrastructure repairs, and emergency housing. By suspending additional administrative and fee-related requirements, we are removing obstacles that could slow down recovery, said Governor Dunleavy. Alaskans should be able to focus on rebuilding without unnecessary financial or bureaucratic burdens. The suspensions remain in effect for the duration of the disaster emergency, but exclude any action that could violate federal law or impede access to federal emergency funding. Nonprofits mobilize for rural recovery. While the state works to streamline recovery, nonprofit and corporate partners are mobilizing resources to reach remote communities still facing isolation and supply challenges. The Alaska Community Foundation, ACF, has activated its Western Alaska Disaster Relief Fund, which has raised more than $2.5 million, with an additional $1.5 million pledged by corporate donors. Funds have already been distributed to 5 organizations, including the Association of Village Council Presidents, the Maniilaq Association, and several local tribal councils, to provide immediate assistance for housing, fuel, and emergency supplies. Corporate and volunteer support. Alaska's private sector has also stepped up. The Alaska Commercial Company, AC, launched a Register Roundup campaign across its stores through November 2nd, directing 100% of donations to the Western Alaska Disaster Relief Fund. Partners such as Coca-Cola Alaska, Linden Logistics, Pepsi, and UNFI are contributing goods, transportation support, and in-kind donations. Meanwhile, Team Rubicon, a veteran-led disaster response organization, has deployed volunteers to assist with debris removal and damage assessments in affected coastal areas, providing logistical aid where infrastructure remains limited, a collaborative model for resilience. These coordinated efforts, combining state flexibility, nonprofit funding, and private sector logistics, reflect a growing model of shared climate resilience. With Alaska's coastal and river communities increasingly exposed to extreme weather events, collaboration between government and industry is proving critical to long-term recovery. For Alaska's far-flung communities, where transport routes and supply chains are fragile, such measures could mean the difference between months and years of recovery. You've been listening to Sustainability Soundbites presented by E+E Leader. For partnership opportunities, reach out to a member of our team.